Morning Live. You're looking at one of the quilts that you can find at a shop that's been here for about 7 years in Orleans. Quilty Pleasures. Val Jensen joining us. Great to have you on the show.
Hi, thanks, Lianne.
And I'm learning there's quite the quilting community here in Ottawa, and especially here in Orleans.
Yes, we have a really active guild. There's about 200 members, and growing all the time. We have lots of active quilters in the community.
Do you have those that are coming into the store saying, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'd like to start?
All the time, yeah. People are retiring, people want to start a new hobby, they've been interested in quilting for a long time and it's time to do it, so they come in for Quilting 1 classes and they make a quilt.
So you've got the Quilting 101, and then going all the way up to those that have been doing this and make them for family members, make them for charities, you know, and have a true passion, like nonstop with this.
Yeah, and there are always new techniques, new ideas coming along all the time. So even if you've been quilting for 20 years, there are new things to learn.
And I was going to say new things because you know, what happens once you've done the bed quilt?
Oh, then you move on to the table runners and the placemats and the quilted clothing, and yeah, it goes on forever.
There's always something. There's always something to make. And are you dealing with new fabrics, new styles, as you were talking about?
Yeah, it's just like fashion. The colors change, the styles change, the fashions change. It's always new.
I love some of the stuff that you brought for us. This, I guess, would be a table runner.
This is a table runner, and actually, this is a very traditional applique technique. Well, the look is very traditional applique, but the technique is very modern, so I brought a thing so that you can try it yourself.
Great.
To show how easy it is.
All right, you're gonna have to start me at the first step right now.
We've taken fabric and put a fusible web on the back of it, and this is a die cut, and so we're just going to put the fabric on the die like that. And put a little
Do you want it to be centered, or it doesn't matter?
More or less. And then you just crank and kind of push it to get it started, and then away you go.
And what is this doing?
This is cutting your fabric as you crank. So in the old days when they would use scissors and, you know, trace the templates out, now what you've done is you have...
So I've taken that off.
There.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, you've done that.
I made flowers.
Yeah.
So that's
then...
Oh, and I have a leaf.
You peel the little backing off.
Right.
There's a piece of paper there. You take that off.
You don't want to know what happens to my nails the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just hand it over.
Okay. And then you stick it on.
Do I want to make a new flower, or I just want to continue?
You can make a brand new one if you want. You can do whatever, yeah. And that holds it long enough for you to iron it in place, and then it's permanent, and then you can sew around it.
So most of the fabrics that you're going to find will have that. Will have that different.
No, we put that on.
Oh, we
put that on, and that is just one technique. Most people still piece or, you know, do something more traditional, but this is just showing you there are all kinds of new directions.
You're helping people be able to do this. All right, are there classes? Are there just call for more information and you can find out more?
Sure, we have a website, www.quiltypleasures.ca. All of our classes are listed there. We have, you know, a calendar of events, all of our news. Come into the store, call us. Yeah,
sounds wonderful.
Yeah,
and
we have a lot of fun.
Thanks for showing us how this is done. I had no idea.
There you go.
All right, we are going to take a short commercial break. We have a number of firefighters that have been joining us around. They've been gathering this morning. They've kept their shirts on, but they took their shirts off for the calendar. Calendar looks pretty impressive. We'll have the details on that coming your way after this.